Are you someone who spends way too much time playing video games? Do you feel like when you then approach this real world, feels like everything is uncomfortable and stressing? You feel troubled approaching the real world and to actually get started in pursuing your own dreams? Well, in today's video, we'll be looking at the 3 biggest signs that you may have a gaming addiction. Firstly, I am not a therapist by any means. This is not medical advice. So if you are someone who is concerned about your health, or if you are having troubles approaching this real world, please go ahead and see a professional therapist. Number 1. Social identity theory. Now, social identity theory is that people strive to achieve and maintain a sense of positive distinctiveness within their group membership. So imagine you gaming with the 5 of your closest friends who also have the same interests and loves to play the same games that you do. Well, it's that people strive to achieve and maintain a sense of positive belongingness in this group. So in this group of 5, as long as you keep playing, you'll continue to try to impress your friends. Maybe you're the funny guy who makes jokes all the time while playing. Maybe playing PvP games, you're always trying to one-up each other. Maybe you're in those intense battles to really see who's alpha. By doing this, you are strengthening your social identity for yourself as well as your social group. So here's the thing. If your social identity is solely based on video games, well, you're gonna focus your identity in that game. So it's very important to know what's our identity, who are the people we're trying to strive achievement and maintain that positive distinctiveness. Number 2, impaired cognitive control. For someone who has impaired cognitive control, either that is their thought process or their emotions, well, high-end gamers do have an impaired control when it comes to their time spent gaming. Ultimately, the time spent gaming needs to be in relation of the time spent of actual physical hard work. I mean, we all love gaming, we all love adventuring through the virtual world, but this joyful experience should be equal to the time spent focusing on something that you don't like to do. And truly, this is what you call discipline. And while like gamers will like to say, oh, I'd rather do this, or it's not actually taking over my life, you need cognitive control to monitor your game time. And you need it to be ready to execute plans and problems outside of gaming. Even if you don't like it, you have to learn to work efficiently about it. Number 3, the negative outcomes. We all love playing, exploring. It's all part of the in-game experience that creates joy and pleasure. And high-end gamers can really see these great things that games can produce. They're also aware of the negative consequences that gaming can also produce. But it is the fact that these gamers, maybe consciously or unconsciously, they decide to ignore the negative consequences. If you spend a lot of time playing video games, you should also be aware of the outside world and responsibilities, like your career, being on time for work, school, making sure your grades are doing well, or your social relationship, making sure you keep contact with your closest friends. If you feel like you are dreading on these things, well, again, first, you need to put away your playing time and really approach these problems at hand. Alright, so coming towards the end of this video, we all know that video games is a joyful experience and that it's very accessible to us. But hopefully you guys are aware that these signs can lead to a gaming addiction. So if you are someone who is experiencing these types of problems, if you are feeling like you're spending way too much time playing and not knowing how to approach the real world, again, please go and see a professional therapist. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, for I'll be posting more videos on these. The psychology within gaming.